Hello. As you can see, we're doing the thing to that game today. Here we go. So, our game. Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Pork. Pork. Chicken. Clicking simulator. Dish. Guests of come to the restaurant. 99 guests who dine. 99 guests who dine have 20% cook, twice cooked. Okay. Hmm. Nice. Roasted snails. Pork. Minced meat. Maybe. The entrance is unexpectedly busted. Hey, boss. Boss. Counselor, what brings you? I heard you're on the hunt for a front desk. I already have a front desk. I'm looking for someone to run it. I spent how long with that? Your intel is spot on. Did you plant a camera in here? Why bother with such a complicated setup like a camera? What? Nothing. There's absolutely no camera around. Speaking of business, I have a perfect candidate to recommend. Orange Ginger, spelled with a J, brings forward a familiar figure from behind. That shy girl in pink. Youth? Hello, boss. Do you still remember me? Ah, how could I forget? Dong Kong, creature of prosperity, symbolizes a bountiful harvest and good fortune wherever it appears, making it a beloved creature by all. However, Tooth has an astonishing appetite. When she stayed here before, it cost quite a bit for property. I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse. Tooth, do you want to be a front desk? I want. Tooth's voice is getting softer and softer. That's almost inaudible. She too shy? Feels like she's about to burst into tears again. I don't know if she can adapt to the work of a front desk. Oh, almost all of the contract on Tooth's body has been removed. Like psychological trauma hasn't fully healed. Reckon she'd recover faster if she threw herself into work. Miss Counselor, side with me for a moment. Orange Ginger follows me to a corner, her emerald green eyes. Closer inspection, her eyes, they look like kiwi. That's beside the point. Shouldn't upset Miss Counselor considering how much she helped me. Eh? What's the secret, huh? You fantasizing about petting a cat again? Well, it's not entirely off the table, but it won't be a free ride, you know. What about Tooth's contract? What is Spirit's contract? You don't know yet? I thought you already knew. Not too late to know. Momentum of human exploration is growing, and it has become difficult for spirits to hide themselves from detection. Take the initiative to reach out to humans, befriending those you deem trustworthy. Spirits, on the other hand, can establish soul contracts with their creatures. Soul contracts need to be voluntary for both parties, and are usually mutually beneficial with good results. However, Tooth is more innocent, tricked by humans into helping them with their fortune, just to have more of their delicious food. Tooth is a Dong Kong, and it is said that she makes the person's business so much better. Turns out that the group was involved in illegal activities that didn't last long before they were arrested. However, Tooth's contract hasn't been terminated. When signing a contract, the validity of the contract seal would be placed on the soul. That way, you can't break the contract. Validity? How long does it last? Usually 24 years if you don't release it, right? Don't feel long. What? Don't feel long? Boy. A lot better than the kind of thing you humans have to sign up for 30 years at a time and then pay a lot of money every month for the little piece of whatever. Mortgage? Yes, meow. That's the word, meow. It's so scary, meow. Fine. 24 years? Remember, every night at midnight you'll transform into the shape for 8 hours. It'll take roughly 24 years in total to fully regain your human form. What? Still too slow? There's no faster method. Meow? Unless you stick with me and stay in this form 24/7, it'd probably take 8 years for you to recover your human form. I made a contract with the cat king. Yes, your soul has also been. What impact will the soul mark have? If the contract runs smoothly, there will be no impact. Actually, the soul isn't that useful. Hmm, just that everyone's soul is unique. Once it's marked, there's no backing out. Soul isn't that useful? Then you are in the carnival? Speaking of Tooth's contract, then, both parties were unable to continue with the terms of the contract. Violating it caused significant harm to Yaya's soul. She's slowly recovering now, which is great. I think a job can help her find herself. Hmm. Business will surely boom with Dong Kong around. I need to ask a few other things. Hollow Ling's king. When did Dong Kong bump into another spirit? Oh, it's a spirit. Hmm. As long as she keeps away from my Kong blade. Alright, then Tooth is a backup option. Check out the other camp. Wow, are you hiring here? This girl. Got bubbles rising and falling around her. And they look like fish. She used to have run all the way here, dead out of breath. Yes, we are hiring for front desk. Are you applying for the position? Yes. I want to find a job. Sure. Introduce yourself? Ah, I'm Hime. You can call me Little Hime. My special skill is... Oh dear. I just... That... I just walked a long way to get here. Little Hime is very thirsty. May I have some water, please? Phew, thank you. May I have some more? Phew, thank you. May I have some more? Phew, thank you. May I have some more? Jeez, how much can you drink? May I have some more? May I have some more? May I have some more? Oh, my tongue blade is suddenly resonating. Danger! What's going on? Heaven and the heavens and earth's purity disperses impurities. In the cave lies the mysterious radiant energy of Tai Yuan. Follow the principles of the five sacred mountains and the eight seas. Subdue demonic spirits and return the lost souls to their origin. Sinister whistle slices through the air, and dark shadows engulf the entire hall. Song blade hums relentlessly in its sheath. Ling is about to unleash her song blade. Stay cool! Everyone, stay cool! Little Hime, chill out, meow. What? I'm so thirsty. Sit still, or I'll eat you, meow. Orange Ginger, I'm sorry. Miss Hollow, the Spirit Hunter, please calm down. Hime is not a wicked sprite. Well, just a boy that couldn't quite leap the dragon gate. Oh, I remember that short story. It's the legend for Magikarp and Gyarados from Pokemon. Leap the dragon gate failed. Teeth long blade gradually quietened. Is that even a word? Yes, I am going to harp on the poor English until the game is over. But the aftermath of that terrifying, oppressive sensation lingers. Ling seems to have realized something. Expression softening with understanding. Oh, so you're from the Koi clan. What happened to the Koi clan? Derived from the Carp family, the Koi clan has always harbored ambitions of keeping the Dragon Gate to transform into dragons. However, over the years, there have been very few successful attempts. Very challenging, so hard to succeed. Meow, it's no biggie. Couldn't make the leap. Maybe try again next year? Seems like you're hiding something with the talk. No more, no more. I swear on my cat's tail. So, Hime, why don't you come with me to the mountains? Alas, ever since failing to leap the dragon gate, I felt very uneasy. I can see that. Don't worry, there's a lake in the mountains. Soak in it for a whole month and then emerge. You'll feel much better. Really? Hmm, really? That's wonderful. Thank you, Orange Ginger. Guess you with this boy seems to have found a solution. Still haven't solved the hiring problem for the front desk. Hey, boss, I don't know what's up with this place. Every candidate that shows up here is super weird. The place has bad feng shui. You should consult a master. Hmm. Have no other options. Let's hire two. Suddenly, a small figure appears at the lobby entrance. Sudden chill spreads from the soles of my feet, as if standing barefoot on ice. Memory or dream I consciously ignored a few days ago invades me out of nowhere. I feel like I'm in a dream, staring at that adorable, expressionless face. Death, Flip, Polka. Your Majesty, it appears you need new subordinates. Flippoka? Yes, I am Flippoka, and I came in response to your summons. I am at your service as assistant. So adorable! Little Leaf, right? Well, he resembles previous guests. Guests like who? Guests wearing a plague doctor mask introduced me to fragments of souls in the courtyard. After interacting with her, I was able to perceive those shining entities. They share similar traits, certain quality that seems to magnetize all shiny, sparkly things. I was wondering why there was such a familiar feeling. Turns out you are a little crow. What are you doing here, little crow? Majesty has formed a contract with Clippoka. Clippoka has come as promised until all debts are repaid. What? Contract with death? Boss, are you out of your mind? I can't recall very well. Promised to do something bizarre? Seems like I've tied a knot with death. Now it appears that death will also reciprocate in kind. Not thrilled. Please do not worry. Flipoka will simply fulfill my duties and will not engage any other peculiar activity. Can death do good while carrying out her duties? Understood. Flipoka will try to remain out of sight as much as possible. In order to demonstrate the sincerity of Flipoka's contract signing to Your Majesty, Flipoka will fulfill Your Majesty's commands. For example, job of front desk. Little crow, your straightforward responses are quite charming. Where's your big crow? Flipoka believes you're referring to Miss Teethwaddle, Teethwaddle, Ms. Teethwaddle, great death of the Death Tower. She has a message for Flipoka to pass on to you. What message? She's followed Flipoka. Yevna looks at me with confusion. Seems like she doesn't know what Flipoka. No, Lady Crow wants to communicate. I nod slightly to indicate that she can go and check on out the situation. Seems like Yevna doesn't know Flipoka, but perhaps she's familiar with Lady Crow. Okay, there's no one else here. What's the secret? Spit it out. Miss Redheart, your soul is not with the Aurora Association. Those despicable people in the Aurora Association. What have they done to my soul? Red Dragon Queen, please control your raging dragon fire. It will destroy tangible things, including the buildings and people in this area. Mind your own business. Your deaths are also despicable. You deaths are also despicable fellows. Tell me, what's the Aurora Association's plan for my soul? Ms. Tihuatl mentioned that your soul seems to have transformed into a different form, might have been transmuted into a philosopher's stone and injected into another living being. Really? Well, those crafty bastards. I wanted to relax comfortably here for a while. These guys kept bothering me. If it weren't for the fear of causing unnecessary trouble for the hotel, I'd have gone back and burned down the Aurora Association. This hotel. By the way, may I ask what does a hotel's front desk do? Little Crow, didn't you say you were going to do some front desk work earlier? Yes, that's why Tlipoka needs to understand the job's responsibilities. Go ask that guy. Not complicated, just annoying. Given your current appearance, the guests probably won't give you a hard time. Give me a hard time? You're a deaf. Just make sure you don't give the guests a hard time. They're all guests I've painstakingly summoned using alchemy in this remote wilderness. You can summon guests with alchemy? Can you stop? What kind of ideas are you having? Listen, guests I summon must check in first so we can make money. You understand? However, Lipoka wants souls. You should talk to the boss about this. Such a hassle to hire a front desk. I'm a bit worried. Yevna and Lipoka start fighting. Bell at the door gently rings, accompanied by a crisp and pleasant ringing sound. Yevna and Lipoka appear before me. So, Your Majesty, what tasks does the front desk need to handle? Lipoka will learn them as soon as possible. Front desk work. It's in the job ad. Main duty is to welcome guests and handle their check-in and check-out procedures. Additionally, front desk may receive requests from guests via phone, such as requests for housekeeping services from Little Leaf or food services from Ling. Front desk then needs to pass these requests on to the corresponding department. Can you manage these tasks? Sounds straightforward enough. Lipoka can do it. Fourth, Lipoka arrived as a deaf, seeking to make a contract with me. Her goal couldn't have been just to work as a front desk. I want to have a one-on-one chat with her. Understood, Master. Can we really leave him alone here? Will it be safe? Little Leaf leaves with Ha Lo Ling. Ling gives me an uneasy look as if she feels something off about the death. Hey, you okay being alone? No problem. Forget it. Remember to shout for help if you're in trouble. Okay. Lipoka, really want to be a front desk receptionist? Considering that you are, a deaf? Lipoka is a trainee deaf. You still have an internship period? Yes, because Lipoka owes Death Power many souls. Lipoka will remain a trainee deaf until the debt is paid off. Don't worry, we don't have any strict demands here. Then it's up to Lipoka to illustrate the death contract for Her Majesty. What? The death contract is signed by the deaf and individuals of other races. Under the condition of not violating the fundamental regulations of Death Tower, the deaf will provide assistance to the contract holder unconditionally. Conversely, the contract holder is required to provide souls or fulfill conditions for soul reaping to the deaf without any conditions. When a deaf incurs a soul debt, the contract holder will bear it with the deaf. When the deaf faces settlement, the contractor will also be settled. Therefore, on the night of the winter solstice this year, Lipoka hope Your Majesty will hand over 9,999 ounces of high purity soul from the harvest as a reward. I gazed at the short figure before me, white hair and red eyes, feeling unreal. I almost got deceived by her appearance. In the end, she's the death. I'll keep an eye out. Then, please arrange a job for Clipchamp. Master, as front desk worker, She has to face guests every day. Wearing a death cloak might scare some easily intimidated guests. Indeed, do Tlipoka need to change outfit? Well, it's better to dress casually. I wish my job was like that. Give it to me. Is there any request? What is it like to have a request? Surprisingly to me, Tlipoka is not as tough as before, but instead there is some squirming. Although her pale face did not have a trace of blood color, I could feel that she was a little embarrassed at the moment. She never has the power to make requests. Tlipoka, there's no need to force it. Little Leaf, I don't know anything about girls' clothes. You help her. Okay, I'm done with the retrieval. Tlipoka, please follow me. Maid outfits! That's 2 maid outfits! Completed. My scythe? Wearing this outfit, it's best not to carry a scythe with you. I'll store it in the tool room. Tlipoka, now standing in front of me, wearing a fitted black and white dress adorned with pink lace. Large bow on the back makes her petite figure even more adorable. Little Leaf is really good at tailoring clothes. Tlipoka, wearing this cute little dress, for a death, there'd be many willing to die under her scythe. What? What's wrong? There's something strange about this outfit? Not strange. Very cute. Cute? Tlipoka will put on these adorable clothes and nail the front desk. So, for now, let's work. Little Leaf, how's Tlipoka? Tlipoka has been doing a fantastic job on her trial. She hasn't botched any guest check-ins or check-out settlements. Never thought I'd see a death working so diligently. Also, she eats very sparingly, or more accurately, practically doesn't eat at all. Really? Compared to other candidates we've had before. Are you talking about Tooth? Yes, that Dong Kong followed Miss Orange Ginger back to the mountains. If we had kept her on, we would have seen a 50% surge in our weekly food. Little Leaf, have you noticed any issues with the ingredients lately? As we're getting more guests recently, Ling's workload has naturally increased. I see. That does pose a problem. Little Bunny can help with cleaning tasks. When it comes to kitchen chores, Ling is stubbornly against automated cooking and prefers to make everything from scratch. As a result, the busier the kitchen gets, the busier Ling becomes. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen much of her lately. You've been holed up in the kitchen this whole time? Should check on Ling. Hey boss, you have some free time to swing by? Seem to have been swamped lately. Indeed. This week has been crazily busy. Can I lend a hand? No need at the moment. If you come across any intriguing cookbooks, be sure to bring them to me. Recipes. Yep. I've been serving up Cantonese dim sum and Sichuan dishes for quite some time. I'm concerned that our guests might grow tired of them. I'd like to whip up some new dishes. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. And I have a friend coming over soon. Should I get a discount for her? Your friend? And her stay is on the house. Really? I'll just deduct the room fee from your salary. Boss! I'm just pulling your leg. Great. That's awesome. Thanks, boss. Oh, these fresh jade shrimp dumplings just came out of the steamer. Give them a try. Oh, they sound delightful. Careful, they're hot. Hurry up, grab some water. I forgot to warn you that they're scorching hot straight out of the oven. I thought you just said they were steamed. It's okay. By the way, I've also prepared a couple of bowls of Sichuan-style ice jelly and stashed them in the freezer to help cool you down. Thing's eyes sparkle with no E, and she not sprints, sprint to the freezer to grab the ice jelly, passing it to me hurriedly. It is a refreshing delight, soothing my mouth and quenching the fiery sensation on my tongue. Let's enjoy it together, Ling. There were 2 bowls, right? Let's share, Ling. I still have cooking to do. Take a breather. Ling retrieves another bowl of ice jelly from the fridge, settle down by the kitchen counter, next to the fridge, finish the dessert. In this rare moment of tranquility, Ling too manages to crack a smile. King Arthur's treasure? Puyue Tao. Boss, are you familiar with the tale of King Arthur? Mean the one who drew the sword from the stone? Sure are knowledgeable. I plan on taking a trip to delve deeper into King Arthur's legend. All I need is a small travel fund. I've even decided on the title for my upcoming novel, Shadows of Stonehenge, Ascension of the Weaponized King Arthur. I wouldn't ask for sponsorship without offering something in return. During my last visit to what's believed to be King Arthur's former residence, I stumbled upon an intriguing alchemy formula I'm willing to share with you. Alchemy. Summon. Start. What did, what the heck did that? Unlock this. Just sitting on a pile of rock and wood. Chapter 3, The Fall of the Fallen. Novelist friend of my employee. Oh? Is this the hotel in Black Star Town? Hello. Our hotel doesn't have a specific name. And I asked if you made your reservation online. I suppose so. Alright. I'll help you with the check-in process. Please sign here. Sign now. Miss Puyue Tao, right? Yes, that's me. Is everything ready? All done. Here is your room card. You need a meal? The restaurant is on the first floor. Thank you, lovely lady. By the way, would you be interested in taking part in an interview? An interview? Just some casual chat, but I'm currently working. We can arrange another time when you're free. You're a human. How peculiar. Is it that difficult? Wow, Ling. Is this where you work? I want to eat double layer milk pudding. Knowing you were coming, I prepared your favorite and put it in the freezer. Feel free to help yourself. Sure, let's dig in together. Alright, I'll just wash my hands and join you. Wow, your culinary skills have really improved. The soft and smooth texture of this dish is sublime. I've been to many cities and tried dishes from famous restaurants, but none of them can match up to your cooking. Especially those hyped up trendy places. They are trash. What I cooked really that tasty? Well, it's just basic double skim milk. Not kidding. It's really scrumptious. By the way, I saw an adorable little girl at the reception desk of your hotel room. Your hotel is employing child labor? That's extremely unacceptable. Are your work-related health problems acting up again? Us brothers love throwing inspiration from all around. Hmm. I invited you here to ask if you have any information about the nearby mountains and forests. Are you asking about the mountains and forests near this hotel? I've already done some exploring. The mountains and forests get shrouded in a dense fog halfway up. I end up losing my way if I push on. You think your parents could have ventured into those mountains? I've been tracking my parents' whereabouts. I found out they were here years ago. Maybe they came back here in search of spirits? Does this forest have a name? Seems lost in time. It wasn't until I got here that I realized how surprisingly vast and deep the surrounding mountains and forests are. When you rang me up, I started gathering information on this area, right at the foot of the mountain. It's the same spot where this hotel is now. It used to be quite famous. What's so unique about this? About a century ago, there was a thriving town here called Black Star Town. But one day, everyone just vanished. Oh, like the lost colony of Roanoke. If you don't know what that is, you can't you you'd have to be either extremely well read on colonial American history, or live near North Carolina, or live in the southeastern United States. Vanished? Just like that? Yes. Hundreds of people disappeared. Their houses, possessions, even their cattle and chickens remained. Only the people were gone. Creepy, isn't it? The town was left to rot and, over the years of conflict and war, eventually turned into ruins. Wow. I found these records fascinating, so I decided to visit, collect some data, maybe even write a new novel this time. Something like The Enigma of Black Star Town's Vanishing. What about my parents? Don't worry, I'll help you investigate. In exchange, 2 servings of double-skin milk pudding every day should do it. Okay. Is that much pudding? Guest room 201 has to be level. Stone. Wow. Why didn't you guys tell me that? Why didn't you tell me that guy was a death? You mean that girl? Really? Is it really a death? The death. Is it a death, the death, or just death? Yeah. Death. What is it? Is it the same type of creature as black and white impermanence? I have no clue. I just saw her take a scythe from the storeroom and leave. She was gone for several hours. A scythe. Maybe she's into cosplay. Wow, did you trade your IQ for fighting prowess? There's no convention in the middle of nowhere. What cosplayer would haul their props all the way out here to work? Got a point. I was collecting material for a novel. I heard legends of the Reapers, but not human, nor are they natural creatures like the ones you mentioned before. Spirits? Not calling them demons anymore? Our boss thinks that term is a bit discriminatory. Really listen to your boss, huh? After all, death doesn't belong to the East or the West, any religion or worship any deity. They've left their mark throughout history. The death card in tarot, or the image of a skeleton wielding a scythe from Western folklore, may have been influenced by these supernatural beings. Supernatural creatures. What's special about that scythe? I didn't get a close look, but don't you feel dizzy? Like your soul is being sucked out when you look at that scythe? No, not at all. Really? Really? That's odd. Some sort of power protecting you? Long blade suddenly makes a soft chirp. Could this death be connected to my parents' disappearance? Not sure. I have an idea. Come closer. I'll whisper to you. That serves no purpose other than to best firm. Firm. Are we really going to steal Clippoka's scythe? Not at all. We're not stealing, just borrowing it for research. Got it. You stay outside. I'll go into her room. See who waddle.
Yeah. How can humans be so reckless?
The death? What are you doing here?
I am a guest here.
Intruder! What's going on here? Ah, boss! Just walked by the kitchen and it was empty. Ling, why are you outside Clippoka's room? I. I'm working on a new novel and wanted to interview Miss Clippoka. Ling was just showing me where her room was. Oh. Since she's not here, Ling and I will just go ahead and leave for now. Okay, we'll leave for now.
It's been a while, miss.
Oh, that's me. Been a while, Miss Behuatl.
Hello.
What a coincidence. Clippoka just started her probation period, and you arrived.
I'm here to monitor her work progress.
Why does Death need to work in the human?
Death requires worldly experience.
Why is that?
To experience the joy, sorrow, happiness,
Anger of humanity, as well as life's cycle of birth, aging,
sickness, and death.
only by understanding the impermanence of life and shedding blood and tears for humanity can one become a qualified reaper. So you're saying, does Death need to understand humans?
Yes, to fulfill death's duty, they need to
Constantly blend in with crowds. It's an odd request. So-called Death are simply guardians of the realm. We maintain a steady control over the souls of the mortal realm to delay the inevitable chaos and ensuing silence. That's so. So Tlipoka came here in the world of humans. It is equivalent to an internship. Before she became a valuable death, she becomes a valuable death. She needs to experience life's various flavors. Why are you telling me this? Perhaps it's because you are about to become a new member of the carnival. Carnival again? Okay. Roll one. One. Operation. Restaurant. Cooking. Okay. Poached chicken. Cooking. I'll be right back.